It is often observed that Western countries advocate for the rights of Muslims, frequently raising concerns about the treatment of Muslims in various nations, including India. However, recent events have brought to light a somewhat contradictory stance taken by some Western nations. For instance, Sweden witnessed an incident where the Holy Quran was burned, an act that deeply offended the global Muslim community. In response, a resolution was introduced by Pakistan and Palestine, on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, condemning the Quran burning. The resolution aimed to strike a balance between freedom of speech and the responsibility to prevent actions that target specific communities. The United Nations Human Rights Council has passed a resolution with a significant majority of 28 votes. The resolution received significant support from developing countries like China, India, nations in West Asia and Africa, and most of which are ruled by Muslims, and members of the OIC. Surprisingly, the United States, the United Kingdom, and their allied nations in the West expressed opposition to this resolution. But this contrasting response has sparked discussions and debates regarding the consistency and sincerity of the Western world's commitment to the rights of Muslims. It raises questions about whether their advocacy for the rights of Muslims is selective or influenced by geopolitical considerations. This development also raises an important question. If India is indeed as brutal to its Muslim community as some critics claim, why did it support a resolution initiated by Pakistan? The answer lies in understanding India's approach to addressing issues of separatism and terrorism within its borders. India, like any responsible nation, takes decisive steps to safeguard its citizens and combat acts of terrorism in certain regions of the country. India's support for the resolution, initiated by Pakistan, underscores its commitment to upholding religious harmony and denouncing acts of religious provocation. It demonstrates that India is not opposed to any specific religion or community, but rather to the activities of extremist groups that undermine the nation's peace and progress. By endorsing the resolution, India emphasizes the importance of respecting religious sentiments and advocating for tolerance and coexistence. The incident in Sweden and the response from Western nations highlight how political considerations can overshadow the pursuit of justice and religious rights. It emphasizes the need to hold all nations accountable, regardless of geopolitical importance, and foster an inclusive approach to defending the rights of all communities. A global framework prioritizing justice, equality, and religious rights is necessary. By adopting an unbiased approach, we can strive for a more just and respectful world for all.